What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I want to focus right now on what I want to consider, in my honest opinion, the mindset. And this topic is very important to me, as I would like to make it important for you, because this is one of the reasons why I feel that in our society, in our black world, black America, however you want to consider it, we don't have a lot, especially in the particular departments of ownership, okay, and entrepreneurship. Now, let me just tell you this. These guys who are in entertainment, I want you to hear this. I do celebrity. I make quite a good living off talking about, many times in a very critical way, about celebrities. The entertainment industry in America, most people can make more money in the entertainment industry than they can ever make selling drugs. It's more money in the entertainment game than in the dope game. I've heard Too Short say this. I've heard E40 say this. It might not have always been true, but it is true now. You have a lot of that to your advantage. And these guys, rappers now, I mean, you heard about what Nelly did. Nelly has sold like some of his catalog for like $50 million. These guys don't really need big labels anymore. And in the era of the internet, and you see YouTube is trying to push, this whole thing with podcasts is very big now. Listen, do you guys actually understand? And I want you to really get this, that right now, listen to what I'm about to tell you. Boosie, people like Umar with his presence can get $5,000 a podcast, $3,000 a podcast. Boosie, his fee is $30,000. Now I know he's recently on Math Hoffa, so just imagine that. If Boosie can get 4 podcast visits a month, it is worth $120,000. That is a lot of money for about 1 or 2 hours of work. It's a lot of money. Now then, I want to get back to what I'm talking about today. Boosie's always talking about ownership, getting the bag. You got to pay me. Boosie is begging to get his Instagram back. Boosie has been begging Mark Zuckerberg to restore his official Instagram account. All right. Now, his account also was deactivated by Twitter, and he broke rules over there. This is what he's doing. I believe he's messaging him at least on Twitter when he got his account reactivated. Zuck and Adam, can I get my official Boosie IG page back? I've been doing good and it ain't been no BS on IG. Can you put me back up? I'm trying to get my motion back. So I don't know if he has another Instagram account, but he wants the old one back. Now, Adam Mosseri, the head of Instagram, remember back in the 2021, there was an interview with the Breakfast Club. I would play it, but I don't want them to deactivate me or demonetize me. But he said, listen, Boosie's account was suspended due to a violation of the nudity policy. And we all know Boosie used to be on Instagram having chicks twerk almost naked, if not naked. But so they told him, they warned him about that. Boosie wanted to do whatever he wanted to do. So they took his Instagram account. Now, Instagram, if you don't know, for a lot of people on the internet, it's a lot of money on Instagram. If you guys didn't know, Instagram, there is a lot of money. Shout outs, promotions. It's a big money thing. Like some people can, put you on the story, $1,000, 24 hours, a dedicated post. It could be like 10 grand. Somebody like Boosie. It's a lot of money. You can also make like $30,000, $40,000 in some of them can make it in a day just doing that. Brand deals, everything, right? But I'm going to get to the point of what I was saying. Boosie will never invest into being his own boss in the way like the white folks he's begging to do. Look at what Mark Zuckerberg just did with Threads. They didn't like what Elon Musk is doing with Twitter. Let's come out with Threads, which is like the Twitter version, okay, of Facebook. Now, I'm actually going to join Threads myself because I got to be on there being dusty. It's a new platform. I'm going to go on there and see what it's working with. But the thing about what the blacks is, We always want to complain about racism. That's what Boosie's always complaining about. Every time he gets into a situation, it's racism. You know, the judge in this case, he know he's probably guilty. It's racism. Then after saying it's racism, let me go back and beg the white people, or whoever the people are. I believe in this case, these are American Jewish people. Can you please give me my IG account back? Although Boosie makes plenty of money, he sure be acting like he got plenty of money, but it seems like for the stuff that he wants to do, he don't own anything in the way that he's supposed to do it. Because niggas have too much money invested into cars, houses, pit bulls, women, baby mamas, sandals, everything. And never in the stuff that you feel, and if you feel like it's racist, then why do you want to go back on there? Obviously you want to go back on there because it ain't racist. But one of the things you're never going to find a lot of blacks doing is, I want to be running my own economy. I want to run my own stuff. I want to dictate to the people that like me or want to be like me or add value to it with my prominence and my pull. I want to compete with my own stuff. You don't hear a lot of blacks talking like that. And that is what makes us differently or behave differently than the Arabs. I'm in Dubai right now. If Arabs feel that they're being discriminated against, one of the things that they will do for sure, that's Arabs from Saudi Arabia, from the Emirates, from Qatar, Oman, they're going to behave in a way. That's why I saw, and this is true, I saw this at the Dubai Marina Mall. I happened to be there. In the Dubai Marina Mall, I was seeing, and I was, obviously here with Dima, I was looking at some of the movies that were coming out. Some movies were Arabic only. And I said, that's interesting. I only see like one English movie. Because some of those movies, you're not supposed to see it as an American. It ain't for you. You're not the target audience. It's not your business to be wanting to see it. If you want to go in there and pay for an Arabic movie, I guess you can. But it's not for you. They want to dictate everything in their economy. They want to run it. They want to be able to provide for their people. They don't want to come and beg nobody else to help their people. That's point blank, period. They don't want to behave in that manner. It's not going down like that. This is what they desire. They're not going to keep asking you, can I have this back? After a certain while, they're going to go out there and develop it. Now, if Boosie was smart, that is what he would do. But again, this is why with a lot of blacks, you have to be mindful of the blacks that are always complaining about racism. Okay? And then when they complain about racism, always notice they are never going to do anything about it that has an actionable item associated with it. There is no actionable objective. It will always be complaining about something, even when there's an opportunity to create the market. Look at Ebony and Essence back in the day, especially Ebony. Ebony, blacks couldn't get what we needed as far as, a certain level of prominence and writing to our issues and highlighting the Black You Lead and some of our church things that were going on in the 30s and 40s and 50s. And then until Ebony came out, then blacks were able to, they trusted Ebony. This is why when a lot of the brands came through, they started advertising in Ebony. And because Ebony had a trusted readership, a lot of white brands like, look, let's position our watches there. Let's position our washer and dryers there. Because they catered to the needs of the market. Boosie don't want to do that. Boosie is a racist beggar. Like, I want to claim racism all the time and say, and then when I can't get it, can you get it back? These are African Americans and blacks that we got to really stay away from. Because all the time they will do nothing to help the cause. They will always be unaccountable for their own mistakes, blaming the white man for everything. When they have the money and power, Boosie can easily say, look, let's come together. Let's raise some money for our app. We can get some brothers together. We can raise $30 million. Let's do it. And let's own it. Within 2-3 years, as a valuation, it might be worth billions. Ain't gotta go and ask Instagram. Hell, you might be able to get it popping and sell it to them. That's not how we're thinking. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Slavery Junk. Appreciate you, follow you, subscribe to the bell. We're out.